everyone, this is the Nameless one, and tonight we will be continuing the Heart of Darkness campaign. I have here with me tonight Ice, Nez, Lone, Yoshi, and Wind. Lone is rejoining after dying due to college. Don't worry, he got better. Anyways, before we get started, I want to remind everybody, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff, as well as check out the links in the description. More on that at the end. For now, who wants to do my recap?
I'm stuck in a maze. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so, since last session, we did a lot of running around, screaming, crying, and I found Twilight, and I haven't said anything yet. It's not my turn anymore. It is Biafi's turn, apparently.
I guess so.
I mean, like, what else is there to say?
So. Oh, I'm stuck. Trying to find a way out with all
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ice got banished to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, Phoenix is having a good time.
Did I remove you from the turn order?
I think since she's on another map, she doesn't show up.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is, I have a feeling it's what I said originally. Turn order point 20. So whenever it would be the 20. So
yeah, it's like
essentially you're
now,
taking Quarrel's turn for right now. Because there's nobody anywhere closer to that other than AJ.
I think they're playing before Biafi.
They are. But I think before in the last session, I don't really know. You can back up one.
I'm gonna treat it the same way I would treat a layer action. So, before... see. Give me just a second. Before we do this, Biafi, it is your turn. But
yes.
Before anything happens, you let me find what I am. Here we go. Your vision swims quite suddenly as you're standing in what you think is the mist. Ahead of you, in the distance, you see an indistinct shape, and as you look around and blink for a moment, you see from two different places indistinct humanoid figures step into view. One of them is much shorter and appears to be, if the small amount of time you've spent roaming around, appears to be some sort of goblinoid creature. The other is about twice its height, short, stocky, and rather broad. You feel like you know what to say.
Don't let it at the same time. Whatever you do, Don't let us end.
The figures, you get a strange sense that you know what they're thinking as confusion fills their minds, and the mists violently swirl around you and them as you watch the images fade away, and you find yourself again in the maze, staring down the same problems you had been a moment ago.
What just happened?
It is still your turn, by the way. Feel free to tell us how you feel. If you listen carefully, you can hear the death of his brain cells. Yoshi? Has he done did die?
That seems like technical difficulties.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Yeah, everybody can hear you now.
Why did Discord hate me so much?
Because it
Discord
does.
hate me. Alright, ready. We're going to, Moray. I'm moving. I'm just... What the hell is it? Did I even look it up? I haven't won it. I haven't seen it. No, that's not true. I need once. It's pretty nasty. Okay. I'm gonna go away from the wall so I don't get stuck. That is my turn.
Okay. And where'd she go? Her turn. I don't even remember which direction she was originally heading, but she's heading this way now. There is a whole new set of buttons that appears when I click on things now. Thank you, Roll20, just dropping shit in my lap at random.
Yeah.
Wind, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and dip.
Hey,
We'll
can I
see
do
ya.
that?
Alright. I'm run off.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot.
That was 1 dash,
I could see that line.
2 dash. Alright. And then that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Now it is Rarity's turn. We still have somebody with voice lines, so we're gonna make use of it.
I can be your beautiful darling.
Mel!
Okay, back to me.
You are no longer invisible, but her field of view is very visible, so you know where she can see.
She's not looking in my direction.
Here, let me set.
She's not looking at the door. She's looking at a corner.
See.
I'm sorry.
There we go. That is her current state of mind, I guess.
I'm gonna get a bit closer. I'm not getting too close because I don't want to scare her off. Excuse me, ma'am. Please don't teleport away again. Yeah, she's looking at me now.
Roll a quick con saving throw.
Con?
So
Okay.
the way that dark vision is supposed to work is your pupils dilate massively. And she just shined a light in your face.
Okay,
So this is against blindness.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works, but
It is how...
Good thing
So
I'm
you're
good
fine.
at these.
You're
Yeah,
But,
I'm good at these.
Yeah, she's looking at you now. You have her attention.
Yeah, we'll do it, alright.
So she's not gonna say anything, or just like,
It is currently out of turn for her, and she is currently looking quite terrified at you.
not that I can tell with her flashlight being shined in my direction. All I can see is the light.
Yeah, you
Now-
currently can't see too much of her, considering she is standing behind the light source that is...
Exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
Now, I reckon you probably don't want to stick around here too long. I can lead y'all to the exit. Might I remind you, the ever so, well, anyways, I still smell like death.
Just about everything
So-
here smells like death, but yeah.
Well, apparently I smell like death, and I don't know if that would tick her off or something.
You smell like decay. There's a difference.
Okay, there's a difference, yeah. Just a reminder. Anyways,
Mr. Impromptu Spore Druid.
yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna wait for a second for her to respond. Is she not going to?
She seems to be shuffling from side to side, a bit unsure, but she currently can't move at the moment because it's outside of her turn, and we're using essentially combat rolls.
Okay,
So next
You're
turn,
not-
we'll find out if
I know
she-
I know that we don't have a voice actor in the call, but like, are you just not gonna make her completely silent?
For now, I'm not. I've decided that it's just going to be easier than trying to coordinate times with the voice actors if I just... I'm going to tell you what she says generally, but I'm not going to bother trying to get voice acting for it.
Okay, and for now she's just completely silent.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out what the hell's going on, because you're not what she's used to seeing.
Yeah. I'm trying to make myself non-threatening, but there's not a whole lot I can do if she doesn't respond. Hello? Miss? You gonna just stand there? I'm kind of like shielding my eyes a little now.
She asks you in a wavering voice who you are, because you're not one of them. Not to mention you haven't actively attacked her yet. Like everything else here will do. As Wind is finding out.
My name is Melrose. I'm not sure how that's relevant. We should probably just get out of here before we go for introductions.
There's a momentary pause, and you can hear the sound of movement, but given that you're currently being interrogated, it's hard to tell what the reaction was, and she says, "Which way?" Here's the point that you have to remember if you actually remember the way.
I know exactly the way.
Last time you said that, you got lost.
I thought I was one hallway to the left of where I thought I was. You are probably more lost than I am because you have to flick between everyone. But I know the way. I know the path back. I just can't remember it in a series of directions. I could.
So here's a part that I haven't told you guys yet. Besides the fact that she has, a beacon because she can't see in the dark, she is going to draw attention if you go anywhere. Like if you see any of them they immediately will know she is there. So, another wrench to throw at you. Which reminds me, I need to do this.
Even so, there's nothing I can really do with that except just go. I know the long way to the
I'm
exit.
just giving
like,
you
it's
a heads
long
up.
winding. I know like the general direction that should be like a shorter path, but I haven't actually like ventured through that path.
Lone, roll me initiative real quick.
Fair enough. That seems like a good.
I forgot that he hadn't been added to the initiative tracker.
Yeah.
Lone, pay attention. Roll me initiative.
Alright, sorry about that. Oop.
Roll the dice.
Works out just fine.
Yeah, they're faster than Biaffi, so.
You will go here. So,
Yippee.
are you done doing your thing, Mel?
I mean, I've got more movement, but I guess I'm gonna hold off for now.
So, how much movement do you have left?
Considering I only moved 10 feet, 30 plus 2 dash actions. So
I will allow you to
110 feet.
I will allow you to hold about half of that for when she gets closer to you, and then you can move forward.
Yeah.
That
good? Okay. Sure.
So that'd be what? Somebody math that for me.
Half of 110.
Half
would be
110?
55 feet. So
55? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 11 squares.
Yes. So
Yep.
but yeah, if she makes it into visible view of any of them, and their views are a lot longer than yours, so that way I know where people should be feasibly seen if they're not invisible, which nobody is now.
Yeah.
They will make beeline.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways.
I know a path without dead ends, so that should be good enough.
Since you're now holding yours, where is Ice? Where'd you go? There you are.
I'm at the bottom in the radiance.
So it is your turn.
Okay, dokie.
You can roll Arcana to see if you can identify the creatures.
Do. Will that cost an action?
No, I will count it as a free action. Okay. Why did it roll it as advantage?
Magical spellbook.
Okay.
Order of Scribes.
So, what you have in front of you is 3 Starspawn Seers and a Starspawn Hulk. This big boy hits like a fucking truck, but has the intelligence of a bumblebee. These guys, much smarter, much faster, and they really like to teleport.
Of course I do.
I also like pulling a teleport where they switch places with people, whether it be others of their own kind or enemies, depending on saving throws. So, what are you going to do? Further information would be that they are definitely not from this plane of existence and not a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
You're not aware of what plane of existence they might be from, though.
Yes. Okay. With a snarl that doesn't quite fit the small mare, Phoenix Flare unleashes a beam of holy radiance on this land of shadows. Bada boop. And a bada boop.
Okay. And Not a bad choice to start out with. It is Constitution saves for them, right?
Yes.
I need you to do me a favor and roll damage twice. Once for the regular, and then a second time with double dice.
Ooh. Once for regular, twice with double?
No, just once with the second one is just gonna be the double dice.
Okay.
Okay. So one of the seers seems to take this especially hard. All of them seem to have a certain aversion to it. Did you take exploding dice as one of your feats?
No.
Damn. That would have been nice. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that would have exploded.
Mhm.
So, is that all you're doing for this turn?
Yes.
The little dudes spread the hell out.
Cowards.
The big guy seems to be stuck in the hole at the moment, but he is very much in between you and your way out. As if you remember, up here is your way out.
I don't think you ever told me that.
I could have sworn I told you that, but there's your answer now.
Okie.
Let me switch back to the other map. Okay, where is my... There is my Kieran. Lone, it is your turn.
Alright. I can't see anything. That's a bad thing.
You should be able to see. I gave you 30 feet of dark vision.
Now the map's so dark for me.
Does Lone have control of their character? Thank you.
That would make sense. I was like, I can't find me.
Thanks for dragging everyone over there.
I can only do focus ping everybody. I can't do focus ping one person in particular.
Yeah.
Nice.
You also could have just specified the bottom left corner. Yeah.
It's easier if I just make him look at it, because, I could tell when bottom left corner, and he still wouldn't find it either.
You check the top left.
I like how it just in the background, hey! Also, I do have to say, your vision cone is kind of pitiful.
Give me a second, I'm still looking for my...
Oh, is vision cone not as wide as mine?
You give 60 for your spell. He has 30.
Yeah.
Nameless? I am at 100 and I still can't find me.
Let me double check. It should be... I swear to God, I turned that on. Does it show up now?
Oh my gosh,
Are you
I see
sure
him.
about that?
I see him. There he is.
Yes, your caterpillar is there.
The tiniest dot in this darkness. Oh god, that is darkness. This is a problem.
Trouble.
You're telling me trouble?
So during this
How many actions?
encounter, you have 2 actions that you can convert into dashes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna convert them to dashes. I don't know what's out there. We will move.
I don't know
30.
what Lona is supposed to do here, because we're at the point of the
And-
adventure where we all just need to go back to the
And
entrance.
I'll just hold my other action. I don't know what I'm holding it for. Probably for dash. Yeah. I'll hold it for
So if you
dash.
click on your piece, you see the little dangly bit at the top. When you hover
Yes.
over it and it turns to a plus sign, you can click and hold that and turn yourself. So you can look in different directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little like antenna that you can spin yourself around with.
Okay. I won't hold. Holding's for cowards.
I would highly recommend you
Oh,
look
yak!
around.
Oh, is there something next to him?
Well,
I finally
There's been
see
more
a
than-
creature.
there's been more than one time where Wind would be walking around and it'd be 3 turns in and I'd be following him with one of the monsters.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an excuse though.
Oh, beautiful. So instead, I can take the 30 feet and go here. Hello!
Yaffy.
I can't see him.
Wait, you didn't move the turn order.
Hold on, there you are.
He was being spoken to.
There you are. Okay.
Oh.
There you are. It's really hard to see you talking against the thing. Who are you? Where did you come from?
I came from the darkness. I don't know about you.
Send a picture of your character, like the one Cup made, not the caterpillar.
Why do you not want the cat?
Yeah, 'cause that's one of the funnier thumbnails I've seen.
Alright, 1 second. You want me to just send it in the Discord?
Yes.
I've seen it.
I know you have, but the rest of the Yahoos haven't.
It's
Yeah.
time to crash the server with the biggest file possible.
Just edit the file of it like
Ooh, I sent you.
8x.
Show the
Oh.
picture. Or is
No,
that,
that's not the same image.
Oh, you want this one, don't you, Ness?
That's not on the turn order.
Bruh.
I think Nez wants the caterpillar.
Give me a second.
A very hungry caterpillar.
Anyways,
Excellent.
Yaffy, you have been greeted by the caterpillar.
Where did this caterpillar come from? That's good. How'd you get here? This isn't exactly the safest place, you know.
I don't know, I just kind of... I tend to wander the places where I'm needed. I can't explain it. It's just... chance, I guess.
Alright, I suppose. Listen, we're trying to find somebody and then we need to leave. So, where exactly did you get? You just got here.
I'm sorry, wait, what would you say?
Did you just come from around the corner here or in that direction?
Yeah, I just
Pointing
came-
to the word
Yeah.
interesting.
I just came from around the corner.
Uh-oh, I sense a spicy name. Hang on a second.
Nope.
There we go.
What?
There we go. Yeah. You threw off my groove. I'm sorry. You threw off the Emperor's groove.
I don't
Right,
Why
let's-
I don't know why we're sharing memes when the audience can't look at those.
Don't worry, they can picture it in their head.
it's a
That's
tradition.
D&D.
It's a tradition. It's a tradition. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah,
Is it
I should
true?
probably say in like retrospect, he's like slightly shorter than Celestia height. He's just a tall Kieran.
You big
Why-
boy.
So we're about even height.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Listen, I need to go back in the maze. I don't know if you want to go in, but, stay kind of in this area. If you see anyone that doesn't click there, and some kind of thing that wants to eat you, Maybe a little more towards you.
So I have to ask: has anybody understood literally anything he
No.
said?
No.
Bits and pieces.
I
Yeah.
understood where the caterpillar came from.
Yeah, I understood that. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
when
alone
mommy
saying
and daddy
that.
caterpillar love each other very much.
Oh, shut up. That's
When
not
a
even
zebra
true.
and Kieran meet.
Well, got him. Well, I'm saying all that again. Basically, you can either stay near the entrance or go into the maze. I'm going into the maze.
You're making it sound like something's deadly out there.
That is. There's several signs that are printed in there. And this makes anyone else who's not looking if they want to eat jelly, just direct them out to the exit if you have to, just let them know that they're there. Okay? And don't eat them.
So, small problem. You're saying exit like I know where that is.
You just came from the exit.
Wasn't that the entrance?
It was the entrance for me.
Well, it's possible it's not the exit, but just you can hang out here, or you can go into the maze.
That's fair.
But either way, I have to go into the maze
All right.
and look out for the monsters there.
Have fun. Yeah, have fun.
Alright, yes. Fun. That is certainly one way to describe it.
I'll pass turn.
Can't you see you're tearing this family apart?
You're tearing this family apart, Lisa!
Okay.
Would you love me if I was still a worm?
What?
You know that moment where the DM has forgotten where everything is on the map, so he keeps putting things in dead ends?
Spion.
Feel free to put any of the creatures behind me in dead ends.
Spion.
No, I know where
It's
you
like-
are. It's too easy.
Damn, we're playing Lethal
What?
Company now.
You better be playing Lethal Company.
I got the bottles.
Then I'll make you tell.
Oh, what was that?
Getting threatened by Applejack.
That would be one of the hungry monsters we were talking about.
Why was she southern?
I'm supposed to keep moving now.
You don't know.
I think that's the end of my movement.
She's here
Hey,
to kill your vision cone.
Nameless, can you lower the music a tiny bit?
Maybe. That's about as. If I lower it much more, nobody's going to be able to hear it.
You're good, you're good.
Man, I just realized, Twilight's light radius is actually cutting down on my vision.
Yes.
Alright. They're all stacking up over there.
But I can still look behind her.
They're both large creatures. Technically, so is Biaffi, but I'm being nice by not giving him the same problem that he has in the other campaign, where he can't fit through hallways.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. There's some blue magic to that to work. Alright, well, I'm going.
And he's
Good
gone.
luck, yeah.
Alone again.
Where haven't I gone? So lonely. Screw it, we'll go this way.
Is it?
Screw it. We're gonna go this way.
Face to face with one of them, isn't he?
It was so funny to watch. He was moving along like one square at a time. He turns. He's like,
Oh, that was so fun.
He takes another step. He turns again. Screw it. We'll go the other way.
Yeah.
We're gonna go this way. Okay. Well, been nice knowing you guys. That is my turn, by the way.
Did you use both your actions?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I at least try a little stealth? Be a little sneaky.
I'll allow it this time. Next time, no.
Thank you.
Yafi is the stealth.
I'm the sneakiest yackle. By the way, look, as I walked by you after I say, look, yeah, you just hear me mutter, that even is it. I don't even know what it is. I can't, why do you even say it? I get it. I don't get it all. Turn end.
Okay.
Man, my vision code sucks.
So what I did was look up what a general vision cone is for just like people. So you have a 135-degree vision cone.
Fair.
So does everybody else, except for the monsters.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, man, I can't see shit.
I wonder if
Impressive
you could like
darkness.
give a Cyclops like a lopsided vision code so they can see further. in the
Absolutely.
Listen,
I-
if we're technically going by horse standards,
world. Oh, yeah, you want like two separate cones with like a blind spot.
Is he paying
straight
attention?
down the middle.
Yes. I was waiting for everyone to finish their conversation. No need to be rude. Alright, so I'm a dash here.
Oh, someone's going down a dead end.
One dash.
I think.
Two dash. And that's it.
That's like on the other side of a wall. Can I hear him running around?
Yeah, because I'm not that quiet when I'm running, Nameless.
I'm gonna say yes, but you can also not tell if it's one of the creatures or not, because it's on the other side of a wall.
Yeah.
So, if you were thinking of yelling, I would recommend you do not.
Oh yeah, that's a death sentence. I wasn't thinking about that in the slightest.
So, hey Yoshi, you ready for this?
Ready for that slow typing.
Yeah.
Yoshi knows why I was doing that.
She said she
Yeah.
gave you both beautiful, darling. Let her, and we can be together in bliss.
Oh, what the fuck?
Surprise! Surprise!
It scared me. You really startled me there. Really gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Are you saying that in character?
Yes.
Oh, no.
So,
Yeah.
do you remember
You
the
know what? Fair enough, Chief.
description of this creature?
Slightly.
So,
It's the
instead
same
of
one, by the way, basically.
instead of looking like a normal pony, She's, of course, got all the scars and everything, but you can see a seam running down her from the bottom of her chin down to about midway down her chest. And occasionally, as she's walking, it kind of splits a bit, and you can see teeth inside of it.
Hey, Ray doesn't judge. We all have our weird fetishes.
Okay. Mel.
I can keep going. I'm gonna. I can't see anything over that way. Does she have any movement that can continue following me?
She will follow you on her turn. She can see if you take a turn.
Yeah, I'll just keep going.
If you make like a turn at a T intersection she can't see though, then
Yeah, I'm gonna wait at the corner. That's... Yeah, that's not... I'm gonna wait here.
okay, so end of your turn.
Wait. No, I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Hello, Ice.
Hello.
Did you miss me?
It's last Luminous. Upcast to 7th level.
Hold on, I gotta read this.
You
So
fool, you actually let the spellcaster do spells. Now you gotta read.
Vision
I
30.
can do any spells.
Perception. Made to. I think we should probably change it from listen to sight, considering you're doing
yeah.
radiant.
Excellent.
And you're summoning it on the big guy?
Yes.
Okay. Fixed. So you need to make your spell attack?
Not this turn. Well, I can do this turn. He has to make a strength saving throw this turn.
Okay. Oh, fuck me sideways. Double dice.
Jeez.
36 points of damage. Surprisingly, he is not looking too worse for wear.
Hmm.
Let's see. And it is their turn.
I get to move, and then I can take a bonus action, which I think I will. Attacking.
And I'm
this
just gonna
area.
get rid of.
Oh yeah, that goes away because concentration's gone. I'll attack that lad,
Okay.
which is this. Nat 20, of course.
Dang, son.
Naturally.
Double dice.
Naturally, a 20.
Incredible.
Nice.
So, if I don't remember if I told you or not, Lone, but double damage here, we double the dice, not just times 2.
Okay.
That is the default ruling. Anything else is homebrew, actually.
Really?
Yeah, double the number of dice, not the damage itself. So, for example, if you get a crit on an unarmed strike as anything other than a monk, that doesn't actually increase your damage at all. Because they're not rolling dice.
Oh yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Anyway,
Yeah.
that is my turn now.
Alright. So, maybe just a second to. I need to pull up the star spawns here again.
Wait, what? Star spawns?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Casually doing a boss fight.
someone's in danger.
Everything's fine.
What's your AC?
11.
Oh god.
This is not gonna turn out good.
She's the definition of a glass cannon.
I'm
Yeah.
playing a wizard?
Except her damage output isn't all that good.
Yeah, you're a wizard, aren't you? Just standard wizard.
Yeah.
I'm also need the Hulk because you decided to step into something that big's range. It has reach up to 20 feet. I don't know why you would think.
I'm gonna need to cast this.
Do you want to tell them how big that thing is?
Sure.
Like, how many squares across
Yes.
is that?
It is 35 feet aside.
Oh god.
Yeah. It
The speed?
has reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20
That's a
foot
thing.
reach
Yeah, it's a big
isn't
one.
that absurd anymore.
No,
That's
no,
only
it
reaching
isn't.
like 15 feet from its where it is on the map.
That just means it's huge. That just means it's huge.
That's bigger than huge.
Huge.
Huge is like
Gargantuan
get
would
across.
Gargantuan would be 20. Gargantuan would be 20.
It's not big enough.
It's off the charts.
Okay, apparently they are out for revenge.
Reaching Gargantuan levels
Do
that
you
should
have-
be Gargantuan.
Any damage, like, reductions or anything like that?
She has shield, which gives her +5 AC.
Which would
Or
give
a
you
of
total.
15, which probably won't help.
16?
Do you want to use that?
Yes.
Okay.
I really have nothing to lose.
Does it specify how many attacks that it'll save you for?
It stays
It's
there
in
for
the
a
turn.
round.
So it stays for a round.
Until the start of his next turn, yep.
Okay. We're going to assume it is a dome instead of just a flat surface that you're moving around.
Mhm.
If you
Twilight
cannot tell, I'm trying to help you as much as I can.
Thank you.
Because everything rolled a base roll enough to hit your AC easily.
Yes. I mean, that's what I kind of get for having 11 AC.
You might want to find some stuff that gives you, like, resistances or whatever.
Have you tried being a Kieran?
I'm sure that would be great. Unfortunately, I was born as a unicorn.
Damn. Imagine you're not the quirky unicorn.
Just a regular old.
All these straight horns. Imagine not having a branch.
So the only one that makes it through is the Hulk, as he swats you into the dirt.
It does, in fact, swap me into the dirt.
If you remember, you were at full health.
I thought I took a big hit at the start of the fight as well.
Oh, did you?
I think so.
Well, are you unconscious?
Unconscious, yes.
Hey. So if I remember,
He's a wizard.
was it Celestia or Luna? No, it was Luna that hit you. So one of your companions are going to need to get whacked by Luna in order to come save you.
Yeah, I saw it happen.
Does anyone even know what happened?
And I would be happy to do so, but I'm currently carrying the mission by myself.
I don't know what's going
Does anyone
on.
else even know that it happened? Yeah, does anybody else even know what happened?
Melrose saw it happen. I remembered it too, because Melrose was like, "Oh, that's your problem."
Yeah.
And
I guess that's,
anybody else besides Mel?
I don't know you people.
Speaking of which, it is Ray Ray's turn.
Oh, good. I can still cast spells, right?
Nope.
Ah,
Nope. No spells. Nice try.
Yeah, I didn't have any light either. Oh wait, no, you have dark vision. Like I couldn't cast my dark vision spell like in the
Dang
first
it.
maze.
How am I supposed to cast Wall of Force around Rarity?
You just don't.
How are we supposed to microwave them?
Yeah, that's the secret. You
That's
just
the
don't.
Into the maze we go!
Meanwhile,
Time to use that dash action.
you get 2 of them.
I'm just going 60 first so I can actually see. Oh, that's a corner. Yep, good thing I decided to go 60. We are sprinting. We are schmoving. Ah. What is that? Ah, safe enough. Alright, that's my full movement. Another happy escape. I'll pass
For
it.
now.
Yeah, you made a mistake. And Applejack is fucking lost.
That sounds like Applejack, at least she's honest.
She isn't gonna cheat like all these others.
Bro, I feel like
She's
I'm
gonna
in
murder you fair and square.
I feel like I'm in Five Nights at Freddy's. I gotta check the left and right door.
Like, all the lights are out because we ran out of power at like 2 a.m. Oh, I got jump scared by Twilight's flashlight.
Twilight, turn off your flashlight.
She can see you now.
Yeah, I was watching that.
Hello, Wind.
Oh no! What? No!
Yes. Yeah, it's your turn. Now that you have left your problems for. By the way, you heard that entire
Somebody else
exchange.
booked them. Neat.
Oh,
Between
between Biafi and Ray Ray.
Between
Between Ray, yes.
Ray Ray and Rarity for Biafi.
Oh,
He was
Yeah.
standing like
you and Rudy, yeah.
50 feet away at most.
uh-huh.
That's not within 30 feet. I can't see that.
I have super secret yet power. Okay, well. He's sallied forth into the maze, I guess.
I don't have a galloping sound for you.
I'm yak. It would be galloping. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. It sounds like I'm clumping a bunch of coconuts together like Monty Python.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
She is standing there drooling.
Is this
You
the
think
run
it's
finished up in hat?
you. Can you see anything up
No,
this
I
way?
can't. No, I'm not that far in.
I'm going to be nice.
I'll move closer so you can get me. I'll move closer so you can get. Okay, I see. Gotcha.
She's standing there drooling. She's been afflicted by that oh so infamous disease.
Oh, yay. Alright, well, I'm going. I was gonna say, is this another unfinished part of that? I'm going to go collect the wandering gargoyle.
Okay? I will also remind you, for those that don't remember, everybody has to be out of the maze, or at the entrance of the maze to get out of the maze. So your wayward companion who has been beaten into a pulp
Oh,
Counts.
one of those. Oh no.
They'll be fine, you know? They can do
You're
it.
never leaving that maze.
Speaking of, hello, Wind.
Oh my Nameless, can my character go home, please? Like,
I
just
just give
let me
Luna a
go.
hug. You'll be sent right home.
Let me go home right quick, okay?
By the way, it's your turn.
Alright, how am I gonna do this? I could go down. I could go south and get my butt kicked, or I could go north and get my butt kicked.
I reckon you disengage.
They're blocking the entire entrance and exits.
You can move through their space.
It counts as
Hold
rough
on.
terrain.
I'm gonna disengage and rush through them. You know, I'm gonna get bodied either way.
Yeah,
Hold
like
on.
it's better that you can run in a direction than it is to just get completely surrounded.
All right, so that would be
He is-
30.
He is
And
pretty
then-
much completely surrounded.
Hold on, I'm gonna disengage, go into their space, or I'm gonna go into their space,
You
disengage,
disengage after, yes.
and then I'm going to dip up to right there because that's all I can do.
I mean, technically, doesn't disengage just make it so you're immune to like attacks of opportunity for your entire
Yes.
turn?
Are you
Well,
kidding
from
me?
one enemy. It is one enemy.
I don't think it's does it specify one enemy?
It is one enemy, yes.
Okay.
What maniac created this place?
I don't know, I found it on the internet. And then I put walls on it.
Well, GG guys.
See ya. Have a nice day.
Who's up next?
The funny part is he doesn't even... I can tell he hasn't been paying a lot of attention.
Well, my character's not supposed to know where the others are.
If I only had spells, I could just locate that yak.
So, do you see that, by the way?
See what?
Cool.
Hold on, I need to see what Loden can see.
Damn, but to here? Literally to here?
Here, let me help out a bit. There we go. So, as make sure that as she comes into view, the seam that has very obviously been a mouth this whole time splits open, and out pops what appears to be just a gore-soaked, plushy version of essentially the front half of a pony.
Lovely.
And it appears to be very much aware of your current presence.
That's not disturbing at all.
It's okay. I can raise up an eldritch being. I've done this before.
Verity's mouth was described to me in the last maze that she was in.
It's your turn, by the way, Mel.
Yeah, I'm fuck. Oh, that's a wall. Okay, I'm fine. I thought the vision was getting really buggy, but no, that was just the wall. This is a straight hallway, so I'm gonna assume she can follow him.
You want to know the really funny part? Is Wind has half of the monster's well, over half the monsters currently roaming, chasing his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real ha funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's absolutely fucking hilarious.
Thanks
No,
for
I
taking
can't-
one for the team, buddy. I am completely out of movement. I used all of it, by the way.
Okay.
Sadly, she is not going to be able to keep up, but she'll at least be able to see me.
So. Somebody needs to roll me a. Oh, I already got one. One pass.
Yay!
Nice.
Yippee.
Live. Live.
Oh, that's bad.
So,
Everything's fine.
everything's fine, he says.
They didn't. Here's the thing. I was standing where they were when they got banished, and I checked. They did not come back.
Coral decides to start toddling off.
Yeah.
Just to make Yafi's life harder. So, Lone,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
How tall is Rarity?
With or without the protrusion?
What do you mean protrusion? Are you talking about with the little puppet thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, without. Or with, actually.
With, she's about 8 foot tall.
That's not that tall. I could probably
Rarity,
jump over it.
or not Rarity, Celestia is roughly about 6.5 foot tall. So you would be slightly shorter than that.
Oh, fun.
Oh God.
Well, further in the maze we go.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, there's a corner. Wait a minute. I know this place. It's death.
Yeah.
So if I move here instead, that's about 20. Which means I can have about 10 if I move this quarter. Beautiful. This is what we call a dead end.
Mhm.
I mean, you don't know until you get there.
And that's 30. Hey, it looks safe.
It looks safe, he says.
Oh, that's my turn.
Anything is safer than where they were previously.
Safe is a relative term.
Yeah. Oh.
Nez is going to realize that he may have fucked up.
This is the I have not this is the only way out. I'm coming out of a dead end.
I know, but
Also, Applejack is coming from the path I was going to go down.
Yep, that's usually how that goes.
Applejack's been lost this whole time. This is the first time she's seen somebody. And guess what? Twilight is now in visible range. So now you have to figure out how to lose Applejack. Meanwhile,
Yeah, my athletics is not good.
Meanwhile, there is a queue waiting line to beat Wynn's ass.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm envisioning? I'm envisioning the scene from Airplane where everybody's just slapping the one guy.
Yeah, it's your
that's
turn.
what I'm picturing. Everybody's just walking up to slap in the face. All right, where do we go here?
I'm about to break their ankles next turn.
You know what's so cruel about my situation right now? Applejack is like one square outside of Twilight's light radius, so she can't see the danger she's in right now.
Yep.
Now, Nameless, did I see which way or
This direction.
pin one more time? Okay. Jeez, she's so bad. Right?
Is that all you can do?
That's my turn. That's my turn.
Fine.
Dashes and all.
Wind, you didn't make it very far. What's your AC right now? Doesn't matter.
Sorry, one sec. Okay, what's going on? Sorry, my back had fallen.
Alright, well, on the plus side, he's going to the lunar dimension.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm
On the
sure,
good side, he's going to the lunar dimension.
I'm sure that hell is pretty nice this time of year.
Is it my guardian angel come to save me?
You're really trying to
Or are
hopefully
they just gonna
Phoenix out of the... Yes, probably both.
Oh. Is that Cthulhu? Like, you expect me to save you from this, Ice? I won't even be able to save myself from this.
You now have all your equipment on you.
Alright, we can do this.
Good news is you can
The
fly.
change of heart there.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Alright, is it
But
my
it's-
turn?
It is not currently your turn. You just got belted.
Okay.
By the way, you do see your companion actively dying on the ground nearby.
And probably a whole bunch of scorch marks on pretty much everything.
If I try to stabilize you, I might end up killing you with my leg.
This is true, by the way. You're very
Remember what
welcome to
happened
have-
last time, Ice?
Oh, I almost forgot about this.
Oh.
Finally, there you are.
Oh yeah. That one's important.
Hello, Lone.
Hello.
You having fun yet?
I mean, I'm fine.
I'd imagine this is not Ray Ray's best day.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, everyone has a little bit of a slip up in their adventures.
No.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna. I have some movement. I'm just gonna. I can't go back. But I need to look. Yep. Applejack is blocking the one path I want to go down.
And that is entirely on accident, by the way. I was just trying to get her out of that area.
Okay, so, to explain
Allegedly.
the plan in my head, that path that Applejack is blocking is the one I know leads to the exit, and it only has, like, 1 or 2 turns in it that are, like, really short dead ends. So it's just, like, basically a straight shot to, like, a big hallway. And then you can just, like, turn right and go straight to the exit. The other option was for me to go straight south into the unknown, which I assume connects to the other room that I didn't go up through because I found Cadence.
I mean, there's another hallway to the, if from where you're looking, it would be your character's left.
I mean, like, above Applejack, I know is a dead end because I, like, went up there.
I'm
You
talking
can't
about
go
over here.
left.
There's a hallway over here as well.
Yeah, and that doesn't lead anywhere helpful. That just leads to where I've heard all the running. That's like where Twilight was before when she teleported away. And I assume that's where Wind is now.
No, Wind's
What?
not even on the map anymore.
Well, where he was at the very least. So the options were either go past Applejack, which is actually the plan. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grapple Applejack. Actually, wait, is she like holding any kind of weapons or anything, or
At
is
the
it
moment,
just
no.
unarmed? Okay, I'm gonna try and grapple her. So theoretically, Twilight can try and run past.
Roll a sanity saving throw.
A sanity? Oh boy. 12?
Okay. You don't notice any immediate effect.
Okay, I shouldn't be touching these things.
They do different things than they originally did. I've said as much several times.
Yeah, Applejack's thing from before was she just attacked you and did damage. But,
It was so what she can.
are you trying to imply to me that like I don't need to worry about like her trying to break free? She's just letting me grapple her right now.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that what she does now is based off of her maze, but not necessarily off of her.
Yeah, I understand. And I also passed all my saves from that maze too, so I have no idea what
That's because they were wisdom saves before we had sanity.
Yeah.
Okay, so got it.
I technically have one action left. I'm gonna ready that to give Twilight a signal on where to go. Just by the way.
Okay. Wind. Also ice at the same time.
Yes. Of course.
Do the thing.
2 passes.
Yay.
0 fails.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Wind, it is your turn.
Okay.
Big boy.
Simple.
Not so big boys.
And then we have the dying companion over here.
Yippee.
I want to try to help you. I really, really do. But let's face it, if I help you, you're gonna die faster.
Probably just grab her and run. This is evidently
Where?
the exit here.
There's nowhere
Into
to
the tree.
run. A tree? Oh yeah, there is a little exit there, huh?
By the way,
Nameless.
you have just the regular combat actions while in actual combat.
Can I pick him up and throw him? Can I like throw her?
You're gonna eat.
Would she
Hold
take
on,
damage
hold on.
from that?
Let me paint this picture for you. You're gonna get within range of the absolutely massive
I thought that wasn't
Starspawn
even.
Hulk.
I thought his was only like one. I thought it's only like 1 square, and that's the range.
No, he has
Right,
reach.
it's like 20 feet, like 4 square.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah, that's gonna be paid.
He's also the stuff around him, like over here and over here. That is a giant hole. So you're going to attempt to yeet your dying wizard across a hole through an enemy and hope that you hit the other side without doing damage to your dying wizard. Is this your
There's been
plan?
crazier plays in
The
American
the
football.
dying wizard is pretty tough, you know. They've died several times before, so what's one more?
What's one more god call?
Okay, so Nameless. This is a dumb question, but I'm asking anyway. Does it notice me?
Everything knows you're there.
All right, we're going in guns a-blazing. I'm walking over here and punching this one in the face with my shield.
Which shield?
Hold on. I'm gonna do the attack right now.
Does it matter?
I haven't taken any
It does
damage,
matter.
so Vampire's Kiss.
Okay.
Should change that G to an F.
Holy.
What? 4 attacks?
He's a fighter.
He is a fighter, yeah.
Yeah, but he's like 15th level. Like,
Fighter man does whatever a fighter.
All right,
So you burn your
Some more.
you burn
burn
your
my what?
you should only have 2 attacks unless you use
I should
Action
have
surge?
4.
No, they should have 3.
Is
I
it?
thought I only had 4. Because of fighter.
Oh, we're talking
You
about
don't get
extra
your
attack
4
with the two
attack until like
actions?
level 20.
Yeah, extra attacks.
Yeah, extra attack with the 2 actions. Is that what you're doing?
Extra attack at 5th, at 11th level. Oh yeah, it is 3. So just delete
So
that
it's-
last one.
So it's 3. If you use a, I believe
I'm
you
not-
can use a since you dual wield shields. I believe you can make another attack, but it's added. Well, you rolled a 19 for the last one, so. But I want you to reroll damage for it with the other shield.
With the other shield.
Yeah, the Wailing Wall.
Okay.
Just need damage. That would have hit anyways. We're just gonna pretend this one didn't happen, and we'll use that
what
one.
you didn't want that crit?
Did you pay
Okay.
any fucking attention?
No. Okay, so all I know is that 3 of these were 3. Oh, you deleted that one. I see. Okay, so
See what is. So yours would be based off of your strength. What
yeah.
would your DC be?
My DC. Let me go ahead and see. All right, where's my DC?
What's it at 20?
Right.
Where do I see DC?
I'll look at my sheet.
See, it should be 8 plus proficiency plus your strength modifier, if I remember the formula correctly.
Well, my
Yeah,
strength
that should be it.
modifier is 7.
So 7.
Okay, so that should be like a DC 20?
Okay. So roll another 3d6.
All right.
Play viewers, before this session, Nameless made us add a sanity stat to all our sheets, and it took like 10 years.
So you get 4 temporary HP.
Yeah.
And what is the total up the damage for me?
26. Am I including the crit?
Yes. All of the damage you just rolled, including
Okay,
the 9.
So, 1 sec. 18, 26 plus.
Are you getting
20?
26?
Let's see.
Oh, I see 26. Okay.
106.
106?
Mm-hmm.
Give me
Juice.
a sec. Fighters and barbarians get a little ridiculous on damage if you give them good items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I'd like a 2-handed great axe, please.
Those single attacks are competing with my spells.
Yeah.
Which is why I always recommend
And just be
taking
howdy.
the
Exploding dice.
yes.
I have too many feats I need. I needed 2 of those for flavor.
And that's fine.
Oh, I see
that's
where the
my ability
D6 is.
See, that's why I'm playing a bard. The only winning move in this situation is not to play.
Okay.
I see what you're talking about, Nameless now.
Did
I
you
gotta
just-
use this shield more.
You have insisted for the longest time that you don't need to use it.
You know me, Nameless.
A few months of not being able to use your items will teach you.
Yep.
Ray Ray.
Yeah.
You having fun over there?
That's, you know, just a little. Not too much, though. Left or right? Decisions.
Either way, I think you might be in trouble.
What do you mean? Oh, fuck.
You turned around, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
I definitely am not stuck in a room with
Yeah.
noises. It's okay. I will do what I do best. I will prepare an action to dash.
Yay! Ayo!
Okay.
Yep, that's it. That's all we can do.
Okay. Yay. Fun stuff's happening for me over here now. I'm grappling Applejack. How does she respond to this?
Roll an athletics check.
Okay. I'm bad at that. Wait. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's a +0. Fuck.
Wow.
Nice.
All you had to do was get double digits.
It was a 55-45 chance.
So yeah, she breaks free and has decided that it is time to fuck up Twilight. And of course, Twilight, being suddenly threatened, teleports away.
Finish her.
What do you want from her? She just got fucking beelined.
Now I fucking her again. Like the plan there was that Applejack would be stuck, and then Twilight could run past, or maybe
You keep
teleport
running,
past.
you'll
Since she
never
knows
get
that.
away from me.
Oh, she
Yeah,
just
I
did
understand your plan, but your best laid plans rested on you not rolling a 4. It would have
that. It
worked.
also rested on her just not completely abandoning me again.
I mean, do you blame her though?
No, I do not.
Because her options were run back the other way and end up in the same situation that essentially fucking Wind ended up in, or teleport. By the way, the floor is starting to move for you.
Me?
Yes, you. Okay.
Right. You can always use your teleport to friend.
I don't have one of those.
Okay. You know, having large creatures all trying to go down the same hallway is such a joy. It turns into a waiting queue of monsters.
They're all from that one hallway there, aren't they?
Yeah. Biaffi muted? Is Biaffi there?
I'm here.
There we go.
Freaking. Gotta go.
Lucky for you, it appears that once you get into the area that you're headed into now, that is a dead end.
Yep. Okay.
Can you see her from there? It does not look like
Nope.
you can. She is perfectly positioned to be invisible.
Just like in the very far back? You kidding me? Okay, she's okay. There's a stupid piece of geometry, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm grabbing the running cord.
Okay. That's all you can move, I'm assuming?
Yeah, that's all movement.
Just wait till Nez gets a good view of what's waiting in line for him.
I can see Celestia. I imagine there's just like, oh, I can see Cadence right behind. Oh god. Yeah, Kaya's it's your job to babysit Twilight now.
I like how it has essentially turned into a train of, oh look, there they are! Pound them into the dirt! The little ones are only bothering Lone at the moment.
Bruh.
So, Lone.
Yeah.
She comes to about there. How her stance is essentially to where she spreads all of her legs and the mouth, which is similar to the one that it came out of, the mouth of the puppet thing opens up and sprays out just like a cone of threads. Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw. See how badly this goes for you. Yeah, so you're rooted to the spot now. You have zero movement.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
I guess I don't get that prepared action, do I?
Absolutely not.
Bruh, there's no way.
Brother, this guy stinks.
You just thought she was coming to belt you over the head, didn't you?
No, I was gonna sprint past her.
Anyways, another prepared action down the drain. Let's move on to.
I'm in danger.
This sounds like bullshit.
Well, at least you don't have an alicorn teleporting into your face.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me. Let's see. By the way, it doesn't look like Celestia, it looks like Biaffi.
I would assume she doesn't.
No, she looks like Biaffi to you.
Oh.
Remember that sanity roll?
Yep.
Remember that one of the
Everything's
side
getting a little
effects
bit
of the maze?
crazy.
Yeah,
That's GG.
I remembered that one.
Okay, and make me a intelligence saving throw.
Not the best at that either, but at least I.
Yeah, so you have been commanded to find and pound into a pulp, specifically Biaffi, despite Biaffi being who you see. You know it's not Biaffi because she gives you the command, but next time you see something that looks like Biaffi, you must beat it to a pulp.
Okay.
She is also morphed from Biaffi to...
Is this like Biaffi telling me this, or is this like magical compulsion? Like I have to.
This is magical compulsion from Celestia, who now looks like a three-headed Luna.
Okay, so I've got no choice in the matter. Got it.
Yep, you must find and you can do it as a what's it called? An unarmed attack.
I mean, that's the only thing I really got at this point.
Touché. But
Something bar.
Oh shit! I'm dumb. I could have like fucking turned into a spider and like shot Applejack with like webs.
yeah, I was kind of wondering when somebody would remember that I said that they had class and racial abilities.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Lone has an excuse. He was only here for I think 1-2 sessions.
Singular session, yeah.
I also have an excuse. All my class action of no effect. I can't use my inspiration, but there's nobody to use it on.
Don't you have your bells with you?
I do. I used them a couple times.
Yeah, but not this session.
Yeah,
That's-
not this one specifically.
I'm
I used
pointing
it
more.
last time in the maze.
I'm pointing it more
Oh,
out
good lad.
for this particular session.
There are items. There are items. Yeah, I haven't used them.
Okay, so I'm standing next to Biafi, yeah?
No, it is currently looks like a 3-headed Luna and is starting to turn purple instead of blue.
Okay, I need
You're-
to fucking...
You are hallucinating like fucking crazy right now.
Yeah, I do not want to be next to whatever this, like, a blue horse hydra is. So, I'm going to disengage, and I assume this is a shorter path. And now's as good a time as any to check.
Well, time to experiment.
That goes back up. I don't trust that. Oh wait, this was a dead end.
Is it?
Yeah, I have been here before, I forgot. How badly did I just fuck up? Fuck it, I'm committing.
And corner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. I think
Mel, I'm just gonna cry here now.
yeah, I couldn't remember if this was I couldn't remember why I hadn't gone this way. It's because they didn't go anywhere.
Let's see.
So yeah, I definitely needed to go past Applejack. That was literally the only way.
Not the only way. The other way was just full of alicorns.
Yeah, and like to the northwest was just another dead end.
I can never remember which side is east and west, so I'll take your word for it.
West is left.
No, that's not true. Not the west thing, but like the northwest being a dead end, that's not true. Anyways.
It splits off into like a few rooms, but like it doesn't really go anywhere after that.
You didn't go far enough north then. So,
Alright,
I need a... What's up?
Athletics. Roll first athletics or something?
What the hell are you talking about? It's not your turn.
And that ball's moving around though, right?
No, you've got control
Or
of
do I
Coral.
tap or grab?
You have control
Okay,
of
fantastic.
Coral.
Excellent.
Ice.
Yes.
Oh, please don't die, Ice. That'll be the second one.
Oh my
So you're
God.
2 for 2! Oh
Already?
my gosh!
Time to get creative!
Yeah,
Oh
just
my
like that.
God.
I feel
Wind,
like I actually have to go over there and help him.
Wind, you probably shouldn't have said anything, and now if you go to help him and you fail, you will definitely kill him.
Which one do you want, Ice? Do you want me to go over there and kill you, or should you do it on your own?
Is your wisdom or medicine modifier higher than 0?
Hold on.
I can almost guarantee no.
0.
Also, I think the DC for a medicine check is higher than a 10.
Yeah,
Yes.
and mine is 0.
Yeah,
So
So you're just
no,
better off
she's
on
better
your
off
own,
on her own.
maybe.
Okay, then I will continue bodying this spawn. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack it again.
Do the thing. 1 miss. 2 misses.
So 1
Red
hits.
miss. Blue miss.
Alright.
You can roll another d6 of damage to add to the 17. You take 1 point of
Temporary.
yes,
Alright.
uh,
Sweet.
19 points of damage so far. and then your offhand, you can roll. Because I think I remember how we rolled that now. So if you roll the other shield now, you can roll your offhand.
Okay, how many do I get for my offhand?
Just one.
Okay. I will do.
Because if you still have the build that me and Yoshi helped you with, you should have like dual weapon fighting and everything like that.
Yeah, I do.
Whatever the feat was called.
Dual
I
wielding.
think it was a stance, actually.
No, it's dual wielding, isn't it?
I don't remember. It.
Yeah, dual wielder.
You hit. That's the important thing. That's 34?
Yeah.
Why did the turn order change?
The turn order over here doesn't exist.
Did somebody get removed from the turn order?
You removed me. Didn't you?
No.
Oh.
Okay, we got AJ, Twilight, Luna, Celestia, Cadence, Rarity, Ray, Biafi, Melrose, and Coral. Now that's everybody. Why did it act like something changed?
Because wind isn't done.
He was removed a while ago.
Yeah.
And, you have to let him know the accident wasn't your fault.
So the poor abused wizard is still being abused. Strength saving throw if you want to get out of that.
Okay.
Unless you have a clever way to get out other than that.
Oh no, I got it. I got a simple way to get.
That works. So you're
You're
able to
strong.
you were able to break free, but you do still have the rarity in the way.
I mean, I can just dash past her. I don't see the issue.
Yeah.
I will attempt to dash past her if you'll let me.
Oh man, I know where Ray
Okay.
Ray is now.
All right. Do you want me to roll something?
You will either have to disengage or risk the attack of opportunity.
I never engaged though.
When you move into her threat range here, well, technically here, you count as engaged for all intents and purposes. Once you move out of it, it is when attacks of opportunity become a thing.
You know what? She simply won't hit me. I'm not disengaging.
Okay? Talk shit, get hit. What was your AC was 19,
22.
right? 22. What
22 because barbarian.
Let's see. Yeah, so you're able to get through.
Yippee! Where's the corner? This was my 60 calc. It's there. Okay, now we just need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and that
But
would
Ray can't spin around. Cause thank you, D20. There we go. Where's the door? Where'd the door go? Oh, what have you done? What have you done?
I didn't do anything.
There was a door here, I swear. Unless you're telling me, oh, I missed the corner. Oops. Okay. I was like, I swear the corner was here. Alright,
So-
that's the first 60.
For the rest of you that didn't see all of this happen, he moved, disengaged, moved past the door he was trying to go into, and went into a dead end instead.
Beautiful.
Alright. There's last of the 60. Let's go. Yeah.
Welcome D&D,
Okay.
baby.
Alright, that's the whole thing I can do my turn. We do a lot of running here.
Okay.
So, I am gonna be doing a whole lot of dying. I wish you guys luck.
Hopefully not now. That's a bad time.
So this time, somebody's going to start moving because she knows there's help around.
That are just hiding in dead ends.
I mean, if you spent several hours in a maze full of creatures that want to kill you, what are you going to do after
Yeah.
a while?
I mean, to be fair, if she didn't start moving on her own, and we have to lead her to the exit without anything seeing her, then this would be a nightmare. Like, the fact that she's doing stuff on her own is just gonna speed things up so much.
Or make things take
Okay.
even longer because you guys are running around in circles around each other.
Pretty much.
Twilight, where are you?
No,
I'm
man.
over here! But I was already there! Yeah.
I'm over here. Here.
Like,
How do we do moving coral? I'm just gonna move.
I'm moving Coral wherever you go.
Okay. Move. To move. I don't know where this goes. Can go this way. 3 move. You're close to that. There we go. That is my move.
Okay. Okay, that answers that. Wait for it.
Dun dun dun.
I will tell you that now that they are alerted that she's on the move, they will spread out more, which means you guys have a higher chance of running into them. Those of you that aren't already
Yes.
getting your ass beaten to a pulp.
okay, so, mercifully...
Make an intelligence saving throw, by the way.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just assume I have to keep doing that and be ready next time.
Still a fail.
Okay, none of them followed me down the dead end. So,
No, you're currently under the control of one of them.
uh,
That comes with certain benefits.
yeah,
I wouldn't say going into threat range, though, is a good idea.
yeah, oh. Ah. I see that as cadence, right?
Mm-hmm. Though she has 4 extra wings.
Oh. That's a lot of feathers.
And the floor has started to pulsate as if it's alive now.
Okay, I'll try and avoid this room, but I'm out of movement now.
Okay. And I'm going to go watch this group of yahoos. So, Ice, last chance.
Oh,
So,
There you go.
you have one last god call. This is your last one. You can either make a new character or use the god call.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well what?
Use the god call.
Roll a d100.
You know, I just realized I might have actually had a heal aid now that I have all my items back. I could have
Yeah.
just healed you. I'm sorry.
My head hurts.
Live and learn, you know? Haven't had items in a while.
Or not.
You can't blame me for that.
Item.
live and learn.
Imagine
Bro,
imagine having
he
items. That'd
just
be
died. It's
Yeah.
too soon, man.
Let's see. So,
But like we've been here for this whole year.
we're going to stop this music in favor of. Where is the song? It is around here somewhere. Hold on just a sec. It's been a little while since I've had to use this song. I gotta figure out where the hell it is again. Because, lovely side effect of. Did it add songs over the top of? Of course it did. Must have been from when it. Maybe it's at the top. I know I saw it the other day. Am I in the wrong one? I'm in the. Hold on. Sorry about this. You're never prepared for the death party members.
Yeah.
You should probably get used to it with Phoenix.
I mean, at this point, like, you're seriously.
Ice, there's
The
such thing
Dread
as
Realm
being
has
squishy.
single-handedly killed this character.
What's that?
There's Ice's character is way too squishy.
Well, you see, the idea is that she's supposed to have a party.
Not get dumped on her own. But
She's so good at it.
your DM doesn't believe in preconceptions of parties and whatnot. Sometimes
What is D&D?
Sometimes it's bullying the wizard. Apparently,
Yeah.
Dies of 1d4.
I also want to.
Never heard of them.
I also want to add
Still
here while I
dies.
am looking for this song. Oh, here it is. That I've never intended to bully the. The bullying just happened. Let's see. We will use. Trying to find one that I know is not horrendous to listen to. We use him. So, Ice. The world fades in an ultimate familiar feeling, and as you look around, you see a strange-looking, obviously an alicorn, but strange-looking alicorn that you haven't seen before. And he approaches you, and in his hood you see an array of blinking lights that looks like an entire galaxy are like inside of his hood. And though you can tell he's walking, it's almost like he's gliding towards you. There's no sound, no nothing. And he stops in front of you, and looking down at you, he says, if I can get back to the voice.
Why, hello there, little one.
Hi.
It would appear that you've been done in once again.
Rough couple of weeks.
See, a mutual benefactor of ours would prefer that you stay alive for at least a little bit longer. We're afraid that we cannot interfere much further, but this time, perhaps I can offer a bargain.
Alright.
I need eyes in your world. I already have myself a door, but it's a lot harder to enter your world without knowing what the state of it is. And you already are quite my preferred type of individual. If it weren't for the fact that I prefer you the way you are, I would offer you the ability to become one of my clerics or paladins. However, you're already a scholar, one who seeks knowledge.
Yes. What is your domain?
I am Magus. Some call me the Chronicler. I am one who knows much. The god of knowledge, some would say. The god of secrets.
I too am a collector of knowledge, so
So
I
it
see no
seems
reason we cannot partner.
the best I can do for you is to put you back on your feet. Perhaps if you earn it, we will be able to give you further help in the future. However, there are rules to these things, and I warn you to watch yourself in the future. I've noticed you have a propensity for injuring yourself, we'll say.
I'd say it's more a matter of my circumstance than me, but sure.
My recommendation is to be extra cautious.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, the lights within his hood flare, and it's almost like you're looking into a supernova, a galaxy that just all of the stars went supernova at once. As the blinding light fades, you're back where you are exactly right now, at exactly exactly 1 HP, with the same number of expended spell slots as you had before.
Alright.
You do hear the whispered voice that you are to tell no one of your deal, as you feel the last bits of the celestial power that brought you back. However,
Yes,
you are still very much in danger, and it is your turn.
I would like to communicate back, how do I inform you of whatever you wish to know?
You don't get a verbal answer whether it is mental, verbal, or not, but you do get the sense that he'll just be able to see. You do note that your blue Pegasus companion, who is prone to killing other party members, is off in the corner here over the corpse of one of the Star Sponsors.
Hey, I only killed one party member. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's been two, actually. But,
No, it's only been one. But continue.
as you look at him, you notice that his he's looking kind of beefier than usual.
Oh.
Like, it's. Have you ever seen like a bodybuilder who's just done a workout and their like muscles and veins are bulging?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he looks like, just on steroids.
I lift.
Do you even lift, bro? Alright, I'm gonna play dead and hold action Misty Step if somebody tries to attack me.
Okay. So, Wind, it is your turn. When did you mute yourself? Are you speaking, or are you just gonna move and be silent?
Oh. I was muted.
Good job.
I'm gonna head over to Phoenix because Wind is not sure. I mean, is pretty sure that they're dying still. So yeah. Also, what's this? That's all I'm gonna do. But Ice, what does this make your deity count at? Like 5 now?
Oh, my death count? Yeah, somewhere around there.
Gosh.
It's pretty high, yeah.
That's all I'm gonna do.
And for you, Wind, I'm also going to note that you feel more alive and refreshed than you have in a long time, especially in a combat situation.
Oh yeah.
And, everything here that isn't ice is looking like a perfect target to hit as hard as you can.
Okay.
In fact, you really need to hit something soon.
Oh, okay. Then I'll beeline it next time.
Yay, bloodlust.
Yes! Violence! My favorite.
So, Ray,
Yes.
you gonna do something about your precarious situation at the moment?
Yep. Here's the running part. This is where we dash.
Okay. That's a wall.
Yeah, no, I was just testing to see where it was. That's 10. Time for another 60. That's 40. That's 45. Oh, we're in the open. Yippee! Is this the exit?
It is where you originally came from.
I'll find a dead person eventually. 15 more feet.
I mean,
Bang.
with your luck, you're gonna end up looking in a mirror.
Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that you said that. Make it sound like Celestia's right there.
Okay. Time to go get AJ lost, because apparently Nez knows the maze that I set up better than I do. Not perfectly, because I got a bigger picture than he does. But
I'm not flicking my head around all over the place. Like, you think I'm lost, but I know where I'm going. Except I'm forgetting some things.
which is really funny because you go at it with full confidence.
Like I remember the bottom there is like, I don't remember what's down there, but I think it might connect. And it was like, oh yeah, just forgot it. I forgot it because it was just a really short dead end.
Case in point, Twilight has just found another dead end.
Class.
That's better than her finding anything else.
I don't know. I could think of a few things that would be better for her.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that when I said it.
Wait for it.
Wait, are you not gonna move?
Biafia, it's your turn.
Wait for it.
I don't know if he's noticed yet.
This is a fun thing to hear on your
moving
isn't
thing.
it?
Hang on a minute. Can't move me. Freaking thing. Why?
Did you get stuck?
Who, me?
Yeah. Are you stuck?
No, I
Okay.
just... No, I'm stuck. I just couldn't move my guy around and get my street right. Miss something? I did, but did I miss something?
It's your turn. Keep going.
Oh, what the fuck?
There we are!
I just looked back at my screen. Why is she so big?
Alicorn.
Well, I've been there.
Fair enough.
Let's see what dead lies around this corner.
Oh my god, I wonder if I can kill her.
I want to say no.
Very famous last words.
Yeah.
Don't
I
doubt
mean,
the Neric.
The last person that touched
That is,
one of the denizens of this maze started going insane. So
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was me.
No, it's me.
yeah, he decided to grapple Applejack and then did a really horrible job of it.
Bruh.
I slowed her down a little bit.
A little bit. And now you're not only under the control of Celestia, but you're also hallucinating. Okay. Where the fuck did she go? Oh, there she is.
Thanks, Nameless.
You're welcome. Gotta keep things interesting, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Just gotta bully everybody.
I was just stuck in the wall now.
Okay. I'm just gonna spend like 5 feet of movement just to double check. Yeah, she left. That's good for me.
I also, I'm gonna say this again because I've said it before. Whenever I get done moving all of the creatures, it's always a good idea to look around.
Yeah. I do that like 2 to 3 times between my turns.
I know a couple people who don't do it at all.
I don't remember which parts of this are dead ends, but I know I didn't fully explore it. I know that's a room. This isn't a dead end, right? Like, I can't see around the corner if there's a corner here. I'm pretty sure this isn't a dead end, right?
That is a dead end.
Okay. I remembered this being a dead end, but then you told me it wasn't.
I don't remember telling you that it wasn't a dead end. I was talking about further north. You haven't gotten far enough north.
Yeah, I was saying how the northwest.
You realize the northwest is like up here, right?
Well, I was speaking in relation to the room I was in.
Yeah.
I haven't actually been to the northwest of the map.
Okay. Anyways, is that all you got?
Yeah, I stopped here because I ran out of movement.
Oh, okay. I need to go back to bullying then.
What? No, you don't.
Especially since I forgot to move these guys. So they get to go first.
No, you don't have to remember that. It's optional. Dude, oh my gosh, they're flanking me.
What is your AC? Remember, you have your stuff.
27.
Well, one of them hits. Which, that would be...
What, do they have like an ultra combo like Applejack did? Or Rarity, I mean?
No, they have one attack each.
Okay.
But,
Combo.
basically,
Throwing Hadoukens and stuff.
at a 27, it is very difficult for them to hit you. There's 3 things they can roll to hit you. And this one did a really good job. Come on,
All right,
Roll20, you can do it.
Calm down, Employee of the Month.
He's really going for that title. Okay, it's not that hard, Roll20. There we go.
Dang!
Not a single
Aw.
12 out of it either. He got an
Dude,
11 though.
That's half my health.
Yeah, he crit. So,
Tell him not
Employee of the
to do
Month
that.
was accurate.
He needs to
Um,
stop hitting. My gosh.
Don't forget to take off the amount for your temporary health first.
I totally remembered that.
I know you didn't.
Alright.
It was a 4.
Alright, temporary health. Alright, got it. I
Okay.
can survive another one of those, but that's it.
So, do me a favor. Roll an intelligence saving throw, Wind.
Oh my gosh, why intelligence? Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh!
Well, it
Dude.
wasn't a nat 1. So
It
there's
could've-
that.
You could have at least been a 10.
So you hear a whispering in your mind as something asks you if you want more power.
If it helps me kill these guys and that giant that giant Cthulhu, yes.
Okay. You get a +5 to strength.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ice. As you're watching, Wind suddenly seems to get very obviously paler.
This isn't even my final form.
Roll an Arcana check for me, Ice. And then Misty Step.
Dang!
So-
I'm not.
This is weird.
I
Alright.
shouldn't be surprised by that.
Also roll a Perception, and then Misty Step. Because your big friend there decided that you didn't die fast enough, so he's going to swatch you. Also, are you muted? Because I haven't heard you speak.
I was, in fact.
This entire party just has that tendency of, like, trying to speak through a mute. So,
Yeah.
you notice that Wynn's shield is pulsating now. And, you know, he's suddenly gotten weirdly beefy compared to what he normally looks like, as well as getting paler. It's pulsating with, like, a red light. So,
You know, Spaniard to its say.
Wind may be becoming something else. And
This is my Super Saiyan form.
that shield might be cursed.
I'm sure it's
what?
fine.
I like how Wind tunes in for that.
Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Where is that PDF?
I'm just gonna say this because he's not paying attention now, but I think he just sold his soul.
No, I did not sell my soul.
You don't know what you just did.
I already tried to sell my soul once, apparently.
I think he just gave the shield permission to take him as a host.
Wait, what?
There's,
No,
there's only one way to tell. Win, can
You're
you
a
check your
puppet now.
character sheet for a sandwich? That's the only way to know.
For a sandwich?
Okay,
Wasn't that what happened last time?
I
You tried
didn't
sell
try
for a
to.
sandwich?
I didn't try to sell it for a sandwich. I tried to see if it was possible to sell it for a sandwich.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody remind me what this word search button combo is. Is it
Research.
Control F?
Yeah.
No, F. That's your front command.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Yippee!
Wendy, you're going to hate this.
My gosh.
Wrong thing. It's not that one. It is not that one. Don't you love it when a PDF does not line up with the number of pages? The number of pages
What are
on
you
a...
looking at?
What PDF am I looking at?
Is this the DM's evil cursed items list?
No, this is... Have you ever heard of Grim Hollow?
Ah.
Oh. Fuck.
Wait, So Nameless, let me get this straight. I was refusing to use a shield that you wanted me to use, and then when I use it, it turns out to be cursed.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Why did you pick use it so much?
Next time, I am not gonna trust the DM for that.
Hey,
Generally speaking,
only
when
a
something
50-50
says, "Do
chance."
you want power?" and
like
doesn't
you
give
could
you
have said
details.
no.
Well, yeah, but if I don't get the power, then these guys are gonna body me. And if they don't, then Cthulhu over here will.
Now Phoenix has to body you.
Phoenix is the one getting bodied.
Primarily, yes. So, Win, I am going to copy paste some things to send to you.
Okay.
It's going to be quite a bit, so you're going to have to bear with me a minute.
All right.
And if I am being entirely honest, if I am encouraging you to do a thing, it's a 50-50 on whether or not it's 100% beneficial.
Okay, so if you tell me to move, that I should move because this guy might kill me, 50-50.
So it's either a 50-50 shot of it being bad, or him just wanting to use the stuff on your fucking sheet.
So right now you have a temporary +5 to your strength as well.
Oh. Do I put this stuff in my, in the character? In the character sheet?
I've got a question. Is it a +5 modifier or +5 ability score?
Modifier.
Well, that's even better.
yeah.
Yeah, it's temporary.
Neat.
But he said yes to the power.
Unlimited power.
That's a
Unlimited power!
that is a lot of power, honestly.
Yeah, that's quite sizable.
I'm gonna pay for this in the future. I know it. I always do.
I think you're paying for it right
Oh,
now.
Yeah, no, you are definitely going to have things to deal with later. I
Hopefully
keep it
Twilight
off
can
the top of my head, actually.
There you go.
Oh, dang, you weren't kidding.
Man, I think
That is a lot.
I need some powers.
So, if you want
Oh,
to
wait,
I
I
like this
think I know what I think I know what you're hinting at, Nameless. Oh, that explains a lot.
It does now.
Yeah, I'm gonna message you.
know, yes.
Cool. But bad. Okay, well, let's do this.
By the way, I love using this Grim Hollow book. I got it for free from somebody else, but if I had the money, I'd totally buy the physical copy. And if they ever wanted me to sponsor them, in a heartbeat, because of how well this is done.
Yeah,
You hear that, Grim Hollow?
yeah, I've heard. Like Grim Hollow has good stuff, but also, I was not happy to hear the name come up.
Yeah, because that means bad things.
Yeah, that definitely means bad stuff.
So,
Yeah, doom and gloom.
Ice, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Right now, he still
Well.
seems to be on your side. By the way, so he has not turned on you.
Not yet. Give him a few minutes.
Why, Nameless? Well, if I do, GG, dude. We're
Let's
good.
put this back out.
Where are you putting it?
Right there. Oh.
And you know, I know what the shield does on the surface, But you probably could have seen this coming if you thought too hard about it.
You know, I'm worried about the immediate threat right now. I'll worry about that later. Right now, it's me and Ice, a squishy spellcaster.
There's the big guy's damage if he fails his save, and I'll use my bonus action to attack
Didn't it
one
do
of those.
more damage last time?
Lowers.
Yeah, I upcast it.
lower-
Oh, is this at base level?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
and then I'm going to shoot at this guy
Okay.
with a thing.
It's a concentration spell. Eh,
So I gotta ask while we're waiting for him to do his spell attack. Lone, do you know what Grim Hollow is?
No, I
Oh, this
don't.
is going to be fun.
Grim Hollow is a
this is
very
what fun
fun book.
is.
Yeah.
Roll me a D100. Ice.
Of course. Be funny if she goes back down.
Of course, we're going to find the Eldritch one.
Funny wizard moment.
By the way, they're keeping your soul if you kill yourself. Because, compensation. What was the number?
93.
God damn. Hold on, I need a measuring stick. One of those, it's never a good sign when the DM pulls out a measuring stick. Okay. And then... do me a favor, roll 5d10.
That
Oh
is
boy.
an interesting
8
number.
dice. No, I'm bad at math.
I love rolling dice.
So you deal 23 necrotic damage to everything around you within a 60-foot radius, and you gain back 23 hit points because of it. You do not feel very
16
pleasant
feet?
because of it, though. No, 60.
Oh, 60.
Oh, so an extra one?
So we're talking like... Ooh. Oh no. What's it doing? Okay. I think it's just
Ooh,
everything.
Interesting.
Yes, it's
Scrolling
just
in and
everything.
out while trying to draw a circle does weird things. How much health?
23.
Okay.
Wind, you don't even notice the effects. By the way, you're also at full health.
Who, me? All of it? Me?
You.
Oh, cool!
You were given power.
Oh! Right. I didn't think it would heal me, though.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
And that will be the end of y'all's turn. Time to bully the Kieran again.
Ah, your favorite activity today.
I don't know, it's between you and the wizard.
Ah! You're a lot bigger than the last one.
Dude, why do you
Look,
sound
lovely.
like you just got hit with a in CS:GO, man?
The what?
He says as he cuts out.
You're doing the staticky thing again with your mic.
Oh, me?
Man.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah. And then mine's cutting out, I guess.
What?
Ah. Well,
Okay.
you're bigger than the last one. Wait, don't worry, you look just as lovely. I'm just gonna turn around. Don't worry about it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, you're here too! That's okay. We have problems to solve.
I am
Oh.
okay.
What's down this path?
More
That's dirty.
with ladies.
Yeah,
What the
let's be
hell?
door number 3.
Is this just a broken path?
Yeah. I told you I had to do parts of it by hand.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Yeah, like that one is just like it's supposed to be like a small dead end, but like it just like extends out into the entire like void.
No, that's not where he is. And that was blocked off.
Oh yeah, I forgot you blocked that
That's
one
not
off.
correct. There we go. It's kind of hard to see in the non-darkness. Well, there's this beautiful thing called sidestep. There we go. Beautiful.
So, Lone,
That was my whole movement, yeah?
left click your character. Like, left click and hold, move it around so there's 2 pieces. So you should have one on your mouse cursor and one where you were standing. And
I got in the walls.
how did you...
Just straight up, I got into the walls.
So
My bad.
when you have it like that, move it away from where you're originally standing, and then right click.
Oh my god, that has a distance, but it also moves the scroll up feature. That's not good.
I was also messing with it. If you're holding the right click, it will move the map around.
Oh,
Good.
fun.
You'll only hold the left click, not the right click.
Oh,
Right
shit,
click moves them
right
out.
click. Ah.
Yeah. And then you can click multiple times to place down like markers where you're turning.
Okay.
It'll help you with movement. Because then when you let go, it will move the piece to where you had it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Getting a drink.
Let's see. Before we move any further forward, it is 2.5 hours in. Do we want to put a pin in it, or do you want to keep going?
I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, we should probably put a pin in it for tonight.
Do we got a agreement from the other two, or at least one of the other
Sure.
two? Yafi, are you muted?
Not here. Calling it.
Everybody else so far has wanted to, so you good with that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Lone went to go get a drink. For those of you that may or may not still be watching, if you enjoyed that, would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff. Also, for those of you that want to show further support or just hang out with the community, there is the Discord link in the description, as well as if you want to show further support to me, there is the Patreon link in the description. Big thank you to my priest tier patrons, Trailblazer, Ice Crystal, Cameo Shadowness, Scarmex, and I think there's one more. There's gotta be one more.
So,
Hold on. Ishi, Equinox 3141, Trailblazer, Scarmex, Ice Crystal, and Cameo Shadowness. Yeah, so that's all my priest tiers. Big thank you to you all. I couldn't keep doing what I'm doing without y'all. And also, I'm going to mention the link to Voice Mod if you are enjoying the kind of music and stuff that I can do with this, as well as the voice that you heard, the voice changer you heard earlier, as well as in earlier sessions. Then check out that link. There's a link and a discount code in the description as well. Other than that, we will be seeing you again next weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, as an actual stream. One can only hope.
Amazing!
Other than
We have
that,
finally achieved modern technology.
I hope everybody has a great evening, and don't forget to drink water.
Hydrate or dihydrate.